Hello, and welcome back to another Peaches SMP episode. Today we're going to start things with a little twist. I got to sit down and have a heart-to-heart with Dune where he gave me some advice because I was really struggling with a build. I'm going to call this our dad chat session with Dune because I have coined the term dad friends for Dune and Baldbeard, and so I think where we sit down and get some advice from Dune is a great dad chat. Let's listen in. You have this big idea and you love the idea and you start building it and you're like, this could be better. And then you keep going and then it's just awful.
Yes. And there has been times where I've completely just nope. I don't know where that idea came from. I don't like it, but here lately, it's even with this build that I'm doing now, when I first started doing it, I went, this is so ugly. How am I gonna make this, how's this gonna work? I've gotten to the point where it's like I started trusting the process, knowing that if I just keep going and add specific details to break up flat walls, all that kind of stuff, that it'll be okay.
Because I'm about 2 seconds from scrapping my whole harbor town idea.
No. Don't do that.
I don't think I like the style I'm building in, though.
Well, is it the color palette? Is it the, what about it? And what
I don't know. I think instead of having individual builds for each of the villager types, I just want to do one big trading hall.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too hard to change, though.
I just have to tear everything down.
No, just build one big trading hall.
Well, I've already got the individual places built.
Oh, well then, at that point, I'd keep going with that.
I don't think I'm going to. It's kind of like when I ask my real dad for advice. I ask the question, I listen to his answer, and then I just go ahead and do what I was going to do anyway. So I hate to do it, but I think we have to tear down this whole town. Because I am just not vibing with it. So let's start a reset. So now we have 3 of the 4 buildings torn down. We're leaving the red one up so we have somewhere for our villagers to stay. It's time to start fresh and we have all of this area now to work on our build. The first thing that I did when working on the remix of this build was building all of the stalls for the villagers. I took the idea that I originally had in the red building with the librarians and moved it over here. I knew I had 18 villagers that were librarians and a handful of other ones such as armorers, toolsmiths, clerics, all of that, the ones that we get emeralds from. So I based my number off of that and made one big long hall that we can make the trading hall. I wanted them all to be in one place this time instead of the different buildings like I had originally planned. I started playing around with different woods and different textures. You can see that I used spruce and dark oak for the stalls. So I decided to add some contrast to the outside using dark oak and, please forgive me, birchwood. I thought the dark and the light was a nice contrast to the cobblestone retaining wall and platform and everything that I'm going to have in this harbor town. Okay, y'all. It has been over 2 weeks since I started working on this remix of a build, and I have a building. There is a structure here, and we did start taking down the red building. I have librarian villagers that have all been zombified, and I have my clerics and toolsmiths and weaponsmiths and fletchers. But I still don't love it. Maybe I should have listened to Dune's advice and not completely tore everything down. Because, like I said, it has been 2 weeks since we started working on this. And I've been sitting here for 2 weeks with this video in my editing software because I haven't gotten anywhere on the build. So we are going to wrap up the video here. I'm going to live with this build a little more, think on my ideas, and then hopefully I will have something to show you in the next episode. We'll be adding a few decorations to the sidewalks in the harbor town, finish up the edges, maybe even build a lighthouse, and hopefully figure out what we want to do with the exterior of the trading hall. So, thank you for watching. I hope that this doesn't leave you on too much of a cliffhanger. Hopefully we can figure out everything that we want and not take another 2 weeks on it. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all of that good things. See you next time. Maybe listen to Dude more often.